Hello everybody, welcome to MJ Yaks Movies. Today I'll be yakking the anthology film All Hallows Eve from 2013, written and directed by Damien and Leone. In this movie, two preteens and their babysitter are hanging out on Halloween after having collected some candy, when one of the preteens discovers in his candy bag an unmarked VHS tape. Luckily they have a VHS player, so they start to watch the tape. And in the first segment that they watch, there is a gal waiting for, I believe, a subway, when she's captured by a maniacal clown and then chained up in a basement of sorts with two other women. Those two women meet a quick demise, and then she is attacked, assaulted by what one can only assume is the Christian devil, or at least a horned demon who, for me, looks a lot like the Jem'Hadar from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. At this point, the babysitter sends the two preteens to bed, one of whom has a nightmare, so she joins her brother in sharing his bed, thus that she might no longer be scared. The babysitter continues to watch the anthology tape. The second segment is about a woman in a country house who has a husband who's a painter who's been having visions. We'll return to this in a moment. All of a sudden, an alien crash lands in her backyard and goes after her because apparently he does not come in peace. The alien eventually captures her and drags her away, but not before she pulls a sheet off of one of her husband's paintings, which turns out to be the same, a painting of the same maniacal clown that we saw in the first segment. And then finally, in the final segment that the babysitter watches again by herself, this time the maniac clown has his own starring role. He is shown to be leaving a gas station after having done some horrible things in the bathroom. A woman arrives, the gas station attendant comments on how horrible that clown was, but not before going inside the gas station to investigate some sounds. The woman, after a couple moments, goes to take a look inside and see what's happening in the gas station and discovers that the gas attendant had been murdered and dismembered by the maniacal clown, who then chases her. That maniacal clown possibly mutilates another motorist, unclear though if that was him. He captures the lady. He mutilates, dismembers, disfigures, scars her. And then at this point, the babysitter has finally had enough, so she turns off the tape. But not before she starts to see the clown, recognizing her through the screen of the television and starting to come after her. Finally, she does manage to turn off the tape. Not after being spooked, though. Then she goes upstairs to check on the children, and it seems like the clown has murdered them as well, and that his name is Art, and thus begins a legend. So, this is a low-budget horror movie. Not a bad one. Not a great one, though. Insofar as spookiness and scariness, I don't think this is that scary. I think it's actually pretty goofy overall, but if you really dislike clowns, then this is going to be very, very scary for you. For me, this is probably not an essential watch, although I did enjoy the John Carpenter-esque score. I think that was probably one of the bright spots of this overall. Also, I gotta say, the Art the Clown stuff for me was goofy funny. I thought he was just trying to bring me some chaotic joy, not unlike Bugs Bunny. So for me, between yay, nay, and in between, this is going to be sadly a yay. Not because I think it's that bad overall, but because Art the Clown seems like he's going to be with us for a long time. So if you ever want to get into the Terrifier franchise, you're going to have to watch this at some point or another. But you know what, again, if you're not a fan of spooky clowns who just want to bring you evil joy, this one's going to be a definite name. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe, and also share. Cheers.